Big 12 Big East clash as the DePaul Blue Demons take on the Iowa State Cyclones and go for the sweep in back-to-back home weekends. Hello, everyone. Tyler Rocky with you here on DePaul All Access. Thanks so much for joining us here this afternoon. The Blue Demons victorious on the pitch earlier as DePaul took down Creighton 2-1, and now the volleyball squad looking to ante up here and pick off another win in non-conference play. DePaul moved to 5-5 on the season after the victory yesterday. A 5-set thriller. We'll dive into that one in just a bit. Meanwhile, Iowa State down to 6-11 this season. Again, a non-conference bout that will not impact either of their Big East or Big 12 records, but certainly something that each team is looking towards at building a resume here. And on top of that, just getting some of these younger players experience. You look at a team like Iowa State, a little bit different than DePaul because they had the bulk of their season played in the fall. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Blue Demons playing in their regular season right now. There was no gap in the middle with winter break and Thanksgiving break. They've gone straight through here in the spring and are looking to cap off their regular season strong. Again, this would be the final match that this DePaul team is expected to play here in 2021. So we will see if they can pick up where they left off yesterday. We'll go through the starters here. First for the Blue Demons, Donna Brown, Jill Presley, Phoenix Lee, Rachel Krasowski, the libero, Avery Evans. Allen led the team in kills yesterday. Allison Denneman getting the start, as well as Meredith Wallace. Meanwhile, on the other side for Iowa State, Kenzie Mance coming off a fantastic performance yesterday, 14 kills in the loss. She's joined by Eleanor Holthouse, Izzy Enna, Peyton Mock, and Abby Griman, Avery Rhodes that is, and Jaden Centeno. And we are just moments away here from the first serve between DePaul and Iowa State. Blue Demons with the 5-set win, trying to string together a 3-game winning streak. They did that earlier in the season when they won the Saturday match against Xavier and then picked together back-to-back wins over Butler in the weekend sweep. That one was a 5-setter against Butler on the Friday and then a sweep on the Saturday. Blue Demons with the 5-set victory yesterday, a thriller that we will get into throughout the match. And they went on to sweep Butler in that second match, and they're hoping to do the same here in what is planned to be the final match that this senior class will play in here at McGrath-Phillips Arena. They had that senior afternoon earlier on in the season. That came against Butler because there was no guarantee that this Iowa State game was going to come out and play. But the way that schedule shook out, once Iowa State saw that there was a gap and DePaul saw that there was a gap, the Blue Demons were the ones that initiated contact, and the Cyclones were looking for some extra games here as they got into the spring. So both teams looking to build off of this and develop some of those younger pieces in their lineups, heading into what will be the second iteration of the 2021 season when we get into the fall. And hopefully we will have fans in the stands as well once we get to that time in August and September. Blue Demons will serve away first. It's Phoenix Lee, the setter, coming off a fantastic performance with 23 assists, although she did struggle a little bit from that service line, but gets that one across cleanly there. And the first one off the block and good for Abby Griman. And the first blood is drawn by the Cyclones here in set number 1. Izzy Enna in the libero penny today. Here's Meredith Wallace, fielded by Enna. Floated over by Mance. Allen blocked at the net. Wallace will try again. Scooped out of there by Enna. And that one stays within the line there. And the Cyclones out to the 2-0 start here in this first set. Blue Demons led by head coach Marie Zidek. Year number 3 for her, as that one floated over and good for Jill Presley. Impressive yesterday with 13 kills. That was off of an 18-kill performance against Iowa, or Northern Iowa, rather. Presley will serve this one away. And off the block and good for Kenzie Mance. Zidek joined on her staff by Erin Higgins in her second season as an assistant, Nick Vogel in his third. Staff on the other side, Christy Lynch-Johnson, 16th year with this Cyclones program, and boy has she turned it around. A 171-97 record in the Big 12 ever since she took over the Cyclones. Nice dig there by Krasowski. And prior to her arrival in 2004, Iowa State had compiled a record of just 13. That's right, 13 wins and 167 losses in the Big 12. And that one nearly fell to the hardwood. Evans Allen is rejected. Holthouse there for the block. And the Cyclones out to the 4-1 advantage early on. On the staff with Coach Lynch-Johnson, Jen Malcolm in her 5th season, and Fiona Fonati in her 3rd year with the Cyclones. Through the middle and good. Avery Rhodes collects the kill there. Rhodes coming off of a 14-kill performance yesterday. Redshirt junior from Waco, Texas, a second-team All-Big 12 member back in 2019. Here's Denneman. And she is blocked, but it goes out of play, and the Blue Demons scoop up that point. Yesterday, it was all Blue Demons in the odd matches, in the odd sets, and all Cyclones in the evens, and ultimately led to the 5-set victory for DePaul, as that one is shanked away. DePaul inches one closer here in set number 1. Krasowski on to serve again. That one's set up, but it is knocked out of play. Piper Mock the one with the errant hit. And Krasowski stays back on the service line. Had an ace yesterday. Not going to pick one up there. Presley defending off the slide. Over to Denneman, and that one's too strong. Denneman stands just 5'10", but she can elevate. Couldn't get the proper angle on that one there. But she is also coming off a pretty nice performance yesterday as well. 9 kills, 1 ace, getting the start. Holthouse, too much power through a block. That wasn't off a block, that was through a block for Eleanor Holthouse. And she picks up her second kill of this first set, coming off a performance yesterday where she had a dozen. Phoenix Lee keeps that one alive. There's Denneman, and there's Denneman with showing some power that time. And the Blue Demons tie this one back up at 6 apiece. Molly Murray checks in, and she'll head back to the service line. 27 assists, an ace, and 6 digs for Murray yesterday. From the back row, Holthouse, retrieved by Murray. Krasowski with the dig. Nelson can't get that one to drop. Here's a slide. Kept alive Murray. Served up for Denneman. She tried to go cross court. Now they'll try with Hatch and slid it in between the back row of freshmen and Krasowski and Presley. And that gives ISU the lead back. Cyclones got out to the early advantage. They led 5-1, and then we saw DePaul start to get back as Donna Brown tried to execute a slide there, but was rejected, and then there goes Annie Hatch off a block, and good for the Cyclones. Hatch, a member of the Big 12 All-Rookie team, number 65 recruit in the class of 2019, according to Prep Volleyball. As that one goes wide, service error for Avery Rhodes. And that is the part of the game where we saw things really turn and help out DePaul. It was on that service line. 13 errors for Iowa State yesterday. Blue Demons had 6 heading into the 5th set, and then they did find a little bit of trouble as Presley gets her hands up for that block right there. Blue Demons ended the entire match with 9, but they were serving much, much better than what Iowa State was, who were handing over free points left and right. Holthaus gives an unorthodox whack from the back row, and there's Donna Brown through the middle and finds the soft spot in the defense. Denneman on to serve. Low liner. Dug out there, Krasowski. Back row, Denneman. Enna keeps it alive. And Krasowski can't field that one. Caught her in between. Backpedaling a little bit there. And we're tied up at 9 apiece here in the first set. Emma Price did not appear in yesterday's match, not getting the start today, but yesterday we did see her in sweats on the sideline as Bailey Nelson off a block there, and another point for the Blue Demons. Battling a back injury for Price, but she is in her uniform, so there is a chance she could play today. There's Kenzie Mans from the back. And now the Blue Demons and Cyclones continue to trade points back and forth. Hatch serves this one away. Evans-Allen mistimed the jump that time. Holthaus punched at it. Here's Hatch from the back row. Kept alive Murray. She'll cross court Presley, but she can't keep it within the lines that time. And now Iowa State takes the advantage back. Hatch on the service. Nelson dug out there. Put back, though, by Avery's Evans-Allen. Right place, right time for Evans-Allen there. And she'll make that play 10 times out of 10. Now Phoenix Lee heads to the back line. She had some difficulties there in yesterday's match. Had the one ace, but also 4 service errors as well. Picks up neither here. Tap from the back row. Presley targeting the back row. And then a whistle and a net violation going against DePaul. And you'll see that when you've got a powerful swinger like Holthaus, sometimes you get a little over-anxious, over-aggressive, and that leads to the net violations. For Wallace, and she tucked it in. Wallace, one of the 3 transfers on this team, came over from Memphis. Her as well as Molly Murrihy, another Tiger that has joined the Blue Demons. And Allison Denneman, another transfer on this roster. Denneman out there alongside Wallace right now. There she is. And off a block. That goes out of play. And the Blue Demons now putting together a nice little string of points. Presley, the ace. The back line of Holthouse and Centeno both decided to let that one pass, and it grabbed enough of the line. First ace we've seen today. And Presley serves away again. Holthouse, nice dig out that time by Lee to keep it alive. And Presley sends it the other way. Mance off a blocking good. Here's Hatch to serve it away. Deneman tried to go cross court and put away that time through the middle and good. Avery Rhodes picks up the kill there. Rhodes already up to 3 here in set number 1. One of 3 Cyclones with a trio of kills. Evans Allen. Crafty move there. Put it out of the reach of Izzy Enna, who is starting in the libero spot today. Yesterday we saw Taylor Baranski in the off-colored shirt. That one sails wide. Rhodes could not find the line that time. Blue Demons lead. Back to 2, and Krasowski on to serve. Rhodes kept alive. Lee has made a couple of nice defensive plays. Here's Wallace. Caught a piece of a hand, and that one registers for another Blue Demon point. And Coach Lynch Johnson calls her first timeout of this first set. Blue Demons with a 3-point lead here in set number 1, trying to close it out when we return. Blue Demons with the early 3-point edge here as we continue this first set. DePaul volleyball trying to keep up the winning ways here in Lincoln Park. Men's soccer registering the victory. Softball sweeping a doubleheader out at St. John's. Now it is on the volleyball squad to keep the good times rolling in Lincoln Park, as that one a little long from Deneman. We've seen her misangle a couple of those now. Cyclones back within 2. Holthouse, standing serve. Wallace, a lot of power on that one. Made its way all the way to the back wall, off the hands of the back row of the Cyclones. And in checks Molly Murrihy. Had 3 service errors against Northern Iowa, but cleaned it up and picked up an ace without misfiring on any yesterday. Murray teeing up Nelson. Kept alive. Nice work there by Murray. Here's Hatch. Blocked at the net. Donna Brown and maybe Bailey Nelson getting a piece of that one. Brown, a couple of blocks yesterday. She had 2. Nelson had 1. And Iowa State will use another timeout. So rapid fire as Coach Lynch Johnson wants to talk things over with her team once more. Last time she'll be able to burn the timeout here in this first set, and we will step aside. Blue Demons trying to close it out when we come back. So the Blue Demons starting to create a little separation here. They've got their largest lead of this first set, 19-15. They sit 6 points away. trying to finish off the Cyclones here in set number 1, just like they did yesterday. Murrihy sends a deep one that sends Hatch backpedaling. Denneman forced to send a free ball over. Here's the look, Hatch. Krasowski keeps it alive. Brown met at the summit that time. Denneman, the poke. And mishandled on the other side by the Cyclones, and the Blue Demons extend the lead to 5. Coach Lynch Johnson, no more timeouts. And an ace. How about that one from Molly Murrihy? Had the whole team excited. I feel like we saw a synchronized jump by the entire Blue Demon side of the net as soon as that ball hit the hardwood. 6-point lead for DePaul. Rhodes off a slide. Didn't get a proper contact, and that one, a straight line shot through the back. Did not hit off of anyone, so the Blue Demons now sit 3 points away from victory in the first set. Another good serve there for Murrihy. Hatch sends a lazy one over. There's Donna Brown. Soft tap from her. There's Hatch into the net. Has to keep it alive herself. Holthouse from the back row. Denneman. Someone caught a piece of it at the net. Kept alive, but not for long, as Krasowski couldn't track that one down, and Bailey Nelson shanked that one away. Kate Shannon on to serve. She was very good and also struggled from the line yesterday. 3 aces, but also had 4 errors. Presley skies one. Here's Denneman. Off one block. And Krasowski can't catch up and dig that one out. Cyclones have trimmed the lead down to 5. And Shannon on to serve again, and she'll pick up an ace. We'll see if Coach Zidek wants to call timeout here or let her team try to ride through this one. She'll put her confidence in the 6 on the floor. Shannon again. Denneman. Hatch. And that one maybe got shielded from the back row. Murrihy couldn't catch up with it. And Coach Zidek going to use her first timeout. So the Blue Demons starting to let it slip away a little bit here. Their lead has been cut in half and down to 3. They'll try to close it out on the other side. Cyclones making a little bit of a run here as we near the end of this first set. Blue Demons led by 6 at 22-16, but 3 straight points for Iowa State. And now DePaul trying to rally back, and Allison Denneman off the blocking error that time. And that'll send Denneman back to the service line. Blue Demons need just 2 to close this one out. Hatch beats a diving Krasowski that time. And Annie Hatch racks up her 7th kill of this first set. Denneman, the leader for DePaul, with 6. The Blue Demons searching for 2 more here. There's Nelson. And that's a Hatch. Presley, the tap. Denneman tried to keep that alive, but sent it into the bench, and just like that, Iowa State within 2. You knew it wouldn't be easy trying to close out the Cyclones. And Presley can't handle that one. And the Cyclones within 1 now. A 6-1 Iowa State run. Presley fields that one cleanly. And now she'll take care of business herself, overpowering Izzy Enna on the other end. And it's set point number 1 for DePaul as Hannah Carl checks in to serve. And through a block that time, Abby Greiman overpowering the front line for DePaul of Evans, Allen, and Murray. So there's one set point fended off by the Cyclones. Do Annie Hatch and the group have another in them? Evans, Allen poked that one, kept alive for the moment. You'll take that if you're Iowa State. Krasowski to Presley. Rejected that time. Evans Allen. Diving effort there. And a free ball sent across. Presley overpowers that time. Oh no, did not hit off of anyone? That looked like it hit off a couple of hands. Looked like we saw that ball redirect as well, but they're going to say no. And we're going to get a little bit of extra volleyball here. So the Blue Demons held a 22-16 lead, and that has now turned into a tie game. Evans Allen. No finger that time either. That one almost looked more egregious. And Coach Zidek's going to call timeout, so now Iowa State in the driver's seat. They'll have their first set point when we come back. Now it's the Cyclones in the driver's seat. They've got their first set point after the Blue Demons led this one 22-16. It was DePaul that made the big comeback in the first set yesterday, as Presley didn't hit that one cleanly and puts it into the net, and Iowa State escapes. The resiliency of the Cyclones. They came back from down 22-16 and rattled off a 10-2 run to close out set number 1. We'll be back with set number 2 on the other side. Cyclones use a 10-2 run to close out that first set. Blue Demons were in control down the stretch, but couldn't finish it off. And that's why the Cyclones have the 1-0 set advantage. It looked like DePaul was going to be on cruise control for the rest of that first set and really just took it too lightly. And now find themselves down a set here as we begin the second. Piper Mock will serve this one away. Cyclones led early. Then the Blue Demons counterattacked as Kenzie Mance puts that one away. And the Cyclones carry that momentum from the first set. Mock again. And a whistle. Double hit that time against DePaul. And things really starting to spiral out of control for the Blue Demons. An extended 12-2 run for the Cyclones. Evans Allen sent back. Here's Wallace. She's blocked. Poked over. Recovered by Iowa State. Free ball sent across. Here's Wallace off a block. Another block. Back row Denneman. Griman tried to slide that one past the wall. And Presley is knocked back. And Piper Mock back on to serve. Cyclones with the 3-0 early advantage here. Cleaning up the wet spot on the floor. And we're good to go here. Mock will serve it again. The setter for this team, a senior. Evans Allen takes out her frustrations on that one and hoping to spark a little DePaul run here. Presley back. Jumps and serves. We'll set one up for Wallace. And off a block and good. Blue Demons clawing their way back. Presley again. And off a block for Kenzie Mance. Mance with 14 kills. That was tied for the best on the team yesterday with Avery Rhodes, and that's her 5th of this afternoon. Trails only Annie Hatch for the Cyclones. Wallace blocked. And Evans Allen with one strike and good. Here comes Donna Brown into the match. No, it's going to be Evans Allen. You don't see her head back to the service line often. And she sends it across cleanly. And that one good for Mock. It is that senior day. And Evans Allen getting a chance to showcase what she can do from the back line there in what will likely be her final match as a Blue Demon. Here's Murray. Holthouse overpowers through the middle. And Eleanor for Holthouse. Picks up kill number 4 for the afternoon. She's one of those players who is seeing a new role move to the left pin because of injuries and departures as Donna Brown cashes in there. Brown, one of those players for DePaul that you're really excited about coming back for one more season. She was fantastic as a sophomore, carried that over into this junior campaign, and then sends one back right there to tie this one up at 6 apiece. Denneman on the serve. Tapped around. Holthouse crosses court. Nelson shanks it off of a couple of Iowa State defenders. And that pinball shot drops and good. And the Blue Demons, who had none of the momentum, all of a sudden on a 7-3 run of their own. Holthouse into the net. Another attacking error. The second for Holthouse today. Denneman to serve. Aims for the corner that time. Holthouse overpowering past Molly Murray there, and the Blue Demons lead back to 1. That one drops in for another Cyclone point, and we're tied at 8. Well, the NCAA tournament likely not in the cards for the Cyclones this season, but there was a run of 12 straight postseason appearances for Iowa State once upon a time. That spanned from 2006 to 2017, a missed trip in 2018. Cyclones went back to the big dance in 2019 and lost to Big East foe Creighton. That came last season. Presley finds the gap. Blue Demons lead is back to 2. Krasowski floats that one. Presley tried to dump it right back, but was rejected. And that floats out of play. Avery Rhodes back to the service line here. Had a pair of aces. She was probably the best server for the Cyclones yesterday in a match marred. And there's the jinx right there as she sends it over the line. Lee tees one up there for Wallace. Couldn't convert. Free ball sent over from Holthouse. There's Wallace. You can see the power in her hits. Couldn't get either of those to drop, but still you could see the raw strength that she provides. Is that one out of play? And the point going to the Cyclones there. Mock on to serve. Wallace tried to go cross court that time and sent it wide, and that draws us back up at 11 apiece. And Mock sends that one into the net. Fourth service error today. Blue Demons have yet to botch from the back line. That one off a block and good. So they're trading points back and forth here. Hatch on the serve. Deneman. And she's met at the summit. Kenzie Mance with the block. Coming off a performance where she had 2 yesterday. Gets her first today. Deneman off her back foot and can't cash that one in. And now it's a little run being put together by Iowa State, and Coach Zidek will use her first time out of the second set. Cyclones rechanneling some of that momentum, and that forces Coach Zidek to call timeout. Blue Demons will try to claw their way out of it here in the second on the other side. Cyclones using a little bit of a run here, and they've sprinted ahead of DePaul. Already with the 1-set advantage, but they're giving points back just like they were yesterday. That's their 5th error from the service line. And Avery Evans-Allen back on to serve for DePaul. Gets that one over cleanly, too. And Mance beats a blocker that time and goes out and collects another point for the Cyclones. Free ball from Deneman. Blocked by Brown. Nice work there on the front line. Another block. And that one tipped off of Mance off the deflection, and the Blue Demons collect that point. So the Blue Demons back within 1 now. Murray serving this one away. You can hear Coach Zidek yelling, "Watch out for 6." And there's 6 right there. Eleanor Holthouse got her hand on that one. Blocked back. And Presley and Krasowski dove but couldn't come up with a hand on that ball. Deneman elevates. There's Holthouse, and she snuck that one inside the line. And Coach Zidek will use her final timeout. So the Blue Demons trying to channel the same performance that we saw Iowa State close out the first set with. They'll try to do it on the other side. Cyclones with a 3-point lead here in the second set, trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead. As Donna Brown, that one sent back, and Krasowski, oh, that looked like it was headed right into the hands of Presley. but Krasowski ricocheted it, and there was nothing Presley could do with it. So that extends the lead to 4. Sloppy return here from DePaul forces a free ball the other way. Here's Holthaus. Presley and Krasowski teaming up to keep that one alive. Another free ball from DePaul. And that one, nice work there from Piper Mock. No look. Loaded up like she was going to set that one, and instead, on the set, sent it the other way. And the Blue Demons sent their defense into a wall to try to block it, but the ball went the other way. Crafty move for the senior in her final season. In fact, Piper Mock really isn't supposed to be here right now. She was set to graduate in the winter, but the Cyclones were going to be without a setter for this spring season, so she decided to come back, take a couple of credits within her interests, and is now the setter for this team because there was no one else to come here and step up and be that next player in line after Mock. Carl on the serve, and Holthaus caught too much of the net there to lift it up and over. Off the front of the net, sent back. Blue Demons use all 3 of the touches that time. Holthaus sends it in. And the Cyclones now with the 4-point lead. Holthaus the double-double yesterday, 12 kills, 12 digs. On to serve here. Low liner that sends Presley to the ground. Here's Hatch, rolls that one across. And now Presley finds the opening in the defense. There was a big little area there in the middle that was very uncovered, and Presley took advantage. Krasowski on to serve. Hatch dug out Krasowski. There's Presley, and she is roofed. Avery Rhodes there with the block. She had 3 yesterday. And she has her second of the afternoon right there. And here's Shannon. Kind of do or die with her on the service line. 3 aces, 4 errors yesterday. Not going to get either right here. Presley kept alive. Poked over, and Holthaus lost her footing that time, and there was a 4th contact made off of Holthaus. Here comes Phoenix Lee. Haven't seen much of her in this set so far. Cyclones with the 3-point advantage here in the second set, already with the 1-set advantage. Dug out that time. Nice work by Taylor Baranski, who's in for the first time today. And there's Presley, who reverses the court and picks up the points. Phoenix Lee. That one sat atop the net for a while, and there's Greiman, who gets it right in front of Hannah Carl. Blue Demons cannot stop the momentum for the Cyclones right now. Out of timeouts, both of those used when this game was being played in the teens. Lifted over. Wallace kept alive by Enna. From the back line, it's Hatch, and Krasowski dove right in front of Hannah Carl that time, but could not come up with it. And that sends Enna to the back line here. Correction, that's Piper Mock back there. Here's Presley from the other side, and that retreat is sent way out of play that time. Presley continues her phenomenal run. She's got 7 kills so far today, coming off of a 13-kill performance yesterday. That one blocked. Sent back over by Hatch. Wallace with the tip. Here's Hatch again. Tried to beat a blocker but couldn't do it. Evans Allen, the one-handed finish. Cyclones clamoring for a lift. They're not going to get the call. And the Blue Demons keeping it close. They're hanging around. It's just a 2-point set right now. But they do need this one. Cyclones won the first in comeback fashion. Blue Demons trying to replicate that here. Hatch, the one-legged strike. They'll go to Carl. Mance tried to find the empty spot in the defense. And that ball hangs true. Evans Allen, a crafty play there, and the Blue Demons back within 1. They're hanging around, and Christy Lynch-Johnson needs to use her first timeout. Can the Blue Demons complete this second set comeback? We'll have your answer on the other side. Demons putting together a little bit of a charge here. 3-0 run for DePaul. And that now has them sitting much closer than they anticipated here down the final stretch, as Presley serves this one away, and nobody in the vicinity of that one. Annie Hatch attacked a wide open back right corner, and it is set point number 1 for Iowa State here in the second, trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Hatch on the serve, a liner to the back right corner. Here's Presley. Mance. Greiman tried to put that one home. Served up. Mance again. Couldn't find any fingertips there, so 1 set point fended off by the Blue Demons. That brings Sierra Ellison in. Her first appearance today, and she'll head to the service line. Does have 3 aces on the season. Here's Ellison. And picks one up right there. And the Blue Demons knock through a couple of set points and will force some extra time here in the second set. Carl, a lot of power that time, but right into the fists of Holthaus. Brown tried to go for that back row. Sent way away, and Holthaus couldn't corral that one. And now it's the Blue Demons reversing course. And it feels like deja vu from set number 1, except the Blue Demons the ones in control now. And they've got their first set point, trying to take this set 26-24. Ellison, a knuckler. Mance floated that one up, and a double hit that time, and the Blue Demons come storming back and complete the comeback to take this second set. Iowa State was primed to take the 2-0 lead, but the Blue Demons stiff-armed a couple of set points and have tied this one up at 1 apiece. We'll go to the decisive third when we come back. Back at McGrath-Phillips Arena, start of the third set. Blue Demons in comeback fashion win 26-24. You almost don't want to have the late lead in this match today. Blue Demons squandered the lead late in the first set, a 10-2 run by Iowa State. But DePaul responding with a 4-0 run once again, much like they did in set number 1 yesterday, to close that one out and take down the Cyclones. So this decisive third set here. Blue Demons won the odd sets yesterday. Iowa State winning the first and dropping the second today. Hannah Carl on to serve this one away here. High arcing serve as Greiman works through a block that time, and the Cyclones strike first, as they have in each of the previous 2 sets. Izzy Enna, the senior libero, didn't see much of her yesterday, as that one sails long. But Enna leads the Big 12 in digs this season at 4.3 per set. That's up 1 dig per set from a season ago for her. Nelson dropped that one, goes again, and is rewarded in the corner. Krasowski back to serve for DePaul. And that one is shanked in and out of the hands of Shannon. So the ace for Krasowski there. She'll go right back to that same spot, but fielded cleanly that time. Presley tried to roll that one through. Evans Allen is blocked at the net. Presley, a poke, and off a hand and good. And the Blue Demons respond with 3 straight points. Another good serve there from Krasowski. And power that time for Holthaus. The team's leader in kills this season at a little over 3 a set. Also the best attack efficiency as well. Sitting at around 300 for Holthaus this season. There's Bailey Nelson. She's putting together a nice set here in the third. Already her 3rd kill of the set. And she's creeping closer and closer to Jill Presley atop the standings in kills for today's match. Presley with 8, Nelson at 7. And that one grabs a line. Not a lot of power behind that one, but Rhodes got just enough of it to put it in the right spot and collect a point. Holthaus, flat-footed serve. Lee serves one up for Wallace. And Enna could not hang on. Here's Presley. From the back row, Holthaus overpowering that time. Got past Phoenix Lee on the back line. And Rhodes sends that one in. She was the best server yesterday for this Iowa State team, but turns that one into service error number 6. Blue Demons still yet to have a service error. Here's Avery Evans-Allen. And Carl rejects that one. Cyclones sent that one a little too far, trying to set up their hitters, and Carl made them pay. Sent long by Holthaus. And the Blue Demons stretching their lead out. It's now an 8-5 advantage. And Coach Lynch Johnson is going to call timeout. Cyclones came out hot, but the Blue Demons have responded. We'll be right back. Blue Demons on a 7-3 run here. And Evans-Allen will serve away here for the third time. Setting one up for Carl. Evans-Allen will try Carl again. This time jump there for Greiman. Carl the third time, but it was too strong. So out of the timeout, Iowa State collects the first point. We've seen them make some noise out of timeouts, including in that first set that they came all the way back to win. A timeout by Coach Lynch Johnson, and it sparked a 10-2 close that ultimately led to the first set victory. Some acrobatics there from Krasowski, Phoenix Lee, and Jill Presley, the trio of freshmen, and it keeps the point alive. Mance stuffed into the nets. That checks Molly Murray into the match. Murray with 13 helpers so far today has also contributed 4 digs. And you can add an ace to that tally, her second of the afternoon. Blue Demons with their largest lead of this third set. Murray, a deep one, but back-to-back aces. Izzy Enna wanted no part of that one. And Coach Lynch Johnson not messing around here. She's going to use another timeout. So when we come back, the Blue Demons with a 5-point lead here in the third set will try to close things out. We'll be right back. So the Blue Demons making a little charge here. They've got the 11-6 advantage. Coach Lynch Johnson, all out of timeouts here in the second set. A little uncharacteristic for her off of the back-to-back aces from Molly Murray. Usually in the spring season, she's let her players stay out there and not tried to overcoach and let them try to figure some things out on their own, especially in these non-conference bouts, but going with the quick trigger of both timeouts, and it paid off there on the first point out. And that's where we've seen the Cyclones really thrive, is out of these timeouts, they put together some runs. Nelson goes off a blocking good. Blue Demon lead back to 5 here in this third set. DePaul won the last one. Cyclones took the first. And that one sails long, and that's the first service error for DePaul. An impressive stretch there through about 2.5 sets without giving away any free points. Coach Zidek certainly got to be happy with that number. Now if they can just keep that as the trend for the rest of this match. We saw yesterday how service errors really hurt the Cyclones. Blue Demons trying not to make that a part of today's equation on their end of things. Nelson blocked. And they're going to say that bounce off of Nelson. It caught a piece of her. It went wide, but it must have caught a piece of Bailey Nelson there. Donna Brown tries to get the point back, but is rejected. The 7th block today as a team for Iowa State. Blue Demons have just 4. Can't come up with a block that time as Bailey Nelson splits the defense. And Nelson, now the team leader with 9 kills, trying to become the first to double digits. She's out there as well as the one right next to her in the kill standings for DePaul in Jill Presley, but Murrihy can't handle that one. And the Cyclones get one back. That sends the 5'8" junior Taylor Baranski back in. One of the few Illinois natives on this Iowa State team playing in her home state. Hails from Shanahan. Presley. No one can catch up with the freshman that time. And Presley picks up her 9th kill of the afternoon. Trying to crack double digits for the 3rd straight match. Had 18 against Northern Iowa, 13 yesterday against Iowa State. Phoenix Lee nearly coming away with the ace there. Handcuffed Baranski. Now she'll set up Wallace. On the slide, Rhodes. And that one drops in. We still have not seen Emma Price in this match. She is dressed to play. We'll see if Coach Zidek decides to use her for a special situation. Missed yesterday's match as the Cyclones pull one closer. Dealing with a back injury out there. We'll see if she gets a crack today at all. As that ball drops just wide, and we are all tied up. Now it's the Cyclones making the run. Coach Zidek electing not to use a timeout yet. Holthouse. And there's another service error against the Cyclones. The 4th so far today for Holthouse. Presley. Baranski skies that one. Holthouse from the back line. And Krasowski can't catch up to it. And correction on that Holthouse statistic. That's just her 2nd service error. She has 3 aces in the match right now. So she's been very good from that service line. Here's Shannon, the lefty. Carl laid out to grab that one, but a double hit that time. Shannon again. And another service error. That's the 8th so far today, and they're slowly but steadily piling up for the Cyclones. Again, they had 13 yesterday. They're one of the better teams in the Big 12 in terms of aces. But they've been giving a lot of those points back. As Evans Allen getting her turn again at the service line, and it'll be short-lived as Iowa State claims that point and takes the lead back. Piper Mock. Kenzie Mance can't come away with that one. Hatch had that one sent back. Kept alive for the time being, but it's floated over the head judge. And we're tied at 17 again. Iowa State out of timeouts. DePaul still with both of theirs for this set. Coach Lynch Johnson burned both of those very early in the match. And a little fire under her team. And that's a big reason why we're all tied up at 17. There's Greiman off a slide. Krasowski got one hand on it, and it was enough to get over. We'll set up Nelson, and she picks up another kill there and becomes the first Blue Demon into double figures. She matches Annie Hatch on the other side for the game high with 10 kills. Now the Blue Demons back in the lead here. Can they hold on? Late leads have not meant much in this match. Nothing Krasowski can do to catch up with that one. Iowa State closed on a 10-2 run to close out the first. And the Blue Demons closed out with a 4-0 run to finish off the second. You do not want to be the one who leads late in the match, as Donna Brown picks up the point there, and maybe the Blue Demons will try to reverse that trend now. Hannah Carl back to serve. Resilience has been the motto of this match. Nice block that time. Tag team of Donna Brown and Bailey Nelson combining for the block. They've done that a couple times today on that front line. Now the Blue Demons trying to stretch their legs out here. Carl again. Sends it way to the back, fielded by Enna. Mance with the powerful right that time. Here's Enna back to serve. Presley, too much power that time. Blue Demons 4 points away now. Krasowski, the low liner. Good opportunity here for the Blue Demons. Evans Allen rejected, kept alive on the side for DePaul. Free ball sent across. Good work there for Krasowski. Presley will try again. Tapped back across. Presley a third time, and she rolls that one over and good. And Presley picks up her 11th kill of the match. She leads all hitters today. And Coach Lynch Johnson just called a timeout she didn't have right there. So they're not going to have any sort of penalty right there. It is March Madness, shades of Chris Webber. As as that one drops at the feet there. But no penalty for the extra timeout that Coach Lynch Johnson just reached for that time. Blue Demons with the late 2-point lead, trying to close this one out and take the 2-1 advantage. But Presley sent that one long, and the Cyclones back within one. And now Coach Zidek, she does have timeouts in her back pocket. She'll use one of them here. Blue Demons with the 1-point lead here, 22-21. As we're nearing the close of this third set, they'll try to finish it off when we come back. Back inside McGrath-Phillips Arena, Blue Demons clinging on to a 1-point lead, but late leads have not held a lot of real estate in this match so far today. Both teams that have led late have soiled the lead, and the Blue Demons give theirs right up. We're all tied at 22 here as we go down the stretch. Presley elevates, kept alive. Holthouse sends it over. Presley again, off a blocking good. Gives the Blue Demons their lead right back, and Presley, her 12th kill of the match. She's into double figures for the third straight match. Had 13 yesterday, 18 against Northern Iowa. And looking to continue her hot stretch here to close out her freshman season. That one shanked. And an ace that time for Phoenix Lee. And now it is set point for DePaul. It'll be a double set point opportunity here for the Blue Demons. But the team that has gotten the first set point in each set so far has not gone on to win the set. We'll see if they can change that. But there's one fended off by the Cyclones, thanks to Eleanor Holthouse. And that'll send her back to serve now. Holthouse is good from the back line in terms of her attacking, but I'm sure the Cyclones would still rather have her on that front line. We'll see if the Blue Demons can take advantage here. Presley, fielded by Holthouse. Slide for Rhodes. And it goes wide, and the Blue Demons take set number 3. It wasn't easy, and they fended off an Iowa State comeback that time. And now we will head to the fourth, and DePaul looks to close things out and capture a weekend sweep. We'll have the fourth set for you when we come back. Blue Demons with the 2-1 set advantage, trying to close this one out in 4, but that has been quite the tall task here at McGrath-Phillips Arena. The Blue Demons have played 6 matches now. This is the 6th in this arena. 4 have gone to 5 sets. And they're trying to keep it at 4 here. As we head to the fourth, Piper Mock serving away for the Cyclones. And Krasowski couldn't hit that one cleanly, and then Nelson compounded that mistake. And Iowa State has struck first in all 4 sets. Krasowski keeps it alive. It has not been an easy return game so far to start this fourth set, but it didn't matter that time as Presley just hit it to the right person in the right spot. Found that back corner. Krasowski on to serve. Hatch from the back row. And it goes wide on the block attempt by Presley and Evans Allen. Hatch back to serve. She leads the Cyclones with 11 kills so far. Greiman. And the block attempt from Evans Allen went straight into the net. Iowa State has gotten out to the early lead, and it feels like every single set. But that has been met by a counter punch from the Blue Demons. Do they have another one in them, or are we going to 5? There is Presley's counter punch, and it's a good one. It results in kill number 14 for the freshman. That surpasses the number she had yesterday. And remember, yesterday went to 5 sets. She's got 14 now, and we're just in the infancy stages of this 4th set. Poked over, Presley. Holthaus, blocked back, and they cash in. Evans Allen got her hands on that one on defense. And the Blue Demons respond with a 3-0 spurt. Correction, that is a 2-0 spurt. They took a point off the board, and Phoenix Lee sends that one long. But that's a big part of the difference right now. 8 service errors for the Cyclones, just 2 for DePaul. And when you look at how close a lot of these matches have been, these sets I should say, it has come down to the service errors that can make a huge difference and could potentially have gotten Iowa State out of here in maybe 3 sets. But instead, they're down 2 sets to none. 2 sets to 1, rather. As Presley couldn't find any hands there. Cyclones with the 5-3 lead. And there's Evans Allen with the raw power. Could be her final match on this floor. And you've seen her do it all. You've seen her go back to the service line, which we haven't really seen this season. And she has unleashed a lot over the course of her career here at McGrath-Phillips Arena. That one sails long. And we're back tied at 5. Presley. Low line drive serve. There's Coral, and she strikes to the back line. We've seen Coach Lynch Johnson call her timeouts very early. If the Blue Demons can string together a run here, would not be surprised to see her do the same again. Holthaus. There's Carl again. Finds the back corner. And Carl putting together a nice set here. That's her 2nd kill. She's got 2 of the 7 points for the Blue Demons. And 2 of the 5 kills. Another good serve from Presley. She makes life difficult from that service line. Krasowski, her dive came up just short. And a shank that time. Carl and Krasowski kind of tied up in between the 2 of them that time. Another one called the other off, and it landed at the feet of both. And Carl mishits that one. Ace that time for Baranski. Junior only played in 39 sets. Got the start yesterday at libero. Was wearing what yesterday was the gray jersey. Today it's the white jersey for the libero, as the libero today. And Izzy Enna couldn't catch up to that one. And we're tied at 8. That sends Evans Allen back to the line again. Donna Brown with the block that time. Poked up in the air. They'll try Carl. Off the block. Barely kept alive by Iowa State. Carl again. Slide for Rhodes. Evans Allen will set things up for the Blue Demons. Poked across and down. There's Carl. The soft touch gives the Blue Demons the lead back. Nine to 8, the Blue Demon advantage as Evans Allen stays back there. And that one short hops Evans Allen out of the hands of Holthaus, and we're tied at 9 again. Hatch, picked up. They'll try Carl, and she goes off a block and good. She continues her strong 4th set and stays in the game here. Murray checks in and heads to the back line. Murray with 3 aces so far today. Ooh, nearly had another. Blocked, sent back, and a 4th touch that time. And the Blue Demons regain a 2-point edge. Murray again. Sent to the back. Set up Holthaus from the back row, but she can't convert. Attacking error that time from Holthaus. Her 9th attacking error so far today. And that will draw Coach Lynch Johnson to call her first timeout of this 4th set. Blue Demons, the 3-point lead, and have the advantage in sets 2-1. And we'll look to close this one out on the other side. DePaul with a 12-9 lead. We'll be right back. Blue Demons the 3-point lead here in the 4th set. They've got the 2-1 advantage as well as Murray skies one into the air. Coach Lynch Johnson calling a timeout. We've seen Iowa State play well out of some of these timeouts, but it's the Blue Demons looking active on defense out of the break. Krasowski to Carl, who's having a nice 4th set, already with 4 kills in the frame. Tapped over by Nelson. All the Cyclones congested over on that right side. Krasowski. And that one didn't have much of a chance once the Blue Demons fell out of system. So the DePaul lead shrinks back to 2. Holthaus from the back. And Krasowski can't come up with it. Holthaus up to 12 kills. One of 3 Cyclones in double figures. She leads the way, followed closely by Mance and Hatch, who each have 11. Presley in the lead for DePaul with 14, the tops of anyone who's registered a kill so far today. There's Nelson. She's also been phenomenal. The only other player in double-figure kills for the Blue Demons, and that is number 11 for the sophomore. She had 7 in yesterday's match, including 1 block. Only appeared in 1 set against Northern Iowa, but has gotten back into the swing of things here. Presley tried to send that one straight back. Served up for Nelson again. Couldn't beat a block. Holthaus from the back row. Brown got her hands on it. Now Presley will try to do some damage. And it's Hatch, and she short hops the DePaul defense. Blue Demons halfway there, but it is close right now. And now it's tied. Coach Lynch Johnson has already used one of her timeouts. We have not seen Coach Zidek use any of hers yet. Mock will serve away. And Nelson overpowering the wall set up at the front by Annie Hatch and Abby Greiman. And that one-handed strike back. Evans Allen put it away. And the Blue Demons getting some of their mojo back here in the 4th. This would be a big-time win from a team that is perennially in the NCAA tournament. I know they don't have all their pieces, but this is a DePaul team that not too long ago put together a 5-win season. Presley not a part of that 5-win team. And she has made a big impact on that kill right there and on this match as a whole. And Coach Lynch Johnson will use her final timeout of this 4th set. The Blue Demons, the 3-point lead, trying to close it out on the other side. Blue Demons on the hunt for 9 more points here in the 4th set, trying to close out Iowa State in 4. Out of the timeout from Iowa State, and the Cyclones come out firing. It's Greiman through the middle. Coach Lynch Johnson out of timeouts, but that's no new scenario. She's pretty much been out of her timeouts this early in each set so far, while Coach Zidek has held her timeouts pretty much into the 20s in each set. There's Evans Allen using her strength there, but could not get it past the Cyclone wall. She'll try again. It pinballs around and is finally gathered in by the Cyclones. Now Nelson gives it a try, and she rolls it over and good. Blue Demons the 17-14 edge here in the 4th. Iowa State won the first 26-24. Blue Demons took the second 26-24. And then the Blue Demons also took the latest one 25-23. It has not been easy to close out any of these sets. We'll see if the Blue Demons can right here as Mance fires one straight into the net. And the Blue Demons have their largest lead, and Coach Lynch Johnson can't do anything but watch. She did try to call out a timeout she did not have in the last set. Seesawed back and forth. Mance goes through a block, but it's recovered by the Blue Demon defense, and Hatch forced to send over a free ball. Served up. Wallace is rejected by Holthaus. Deneman tried to return it, but couldn't do anything with it. Blue Demon lead back down to 3. DePaul sitting 7 points away here. Here's Wallace, and she sends it into the net. Wallace will try it again. Off a block and a double hit that time. And the Blue Demons lead blossoms back to 3. Presley on to serve. She's been very good from the service line. Has an ace today. Really just makes life difficult. We'll try Deneman, and she goes off a block, and the Blue Demons the first to 20. 5 to go now for DePaul, but again, these late leads have not meant a lot. In fact, they've been so volatile that I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Zidek maybe calls a timeout even with the lead as Presley drops in an ace. The Blue Demons hit blackjack thanks to the ace there from Presley. 21-16 and the largest lead of the set for DePaul at 5. Another good serve there from Presley. And Holthaus narrowly tucks that one inside as Krasowski couldn't scoop it out. Taylor Baranski in. Tipped around at the net. They'll set up Evans Allen. She's rejected. And the return from the Blue Demons goes straight into the net. Coach Zidek going to keep those timeouts in her pocket right now. Blue Demons the 21-18 advantage. Serve up for Deneman. Oh, she's going to take the floater route that time. It doesn't pay off. Nearly hit the hardwood, but Deneman will try again. Try a third time, and the block is sent out of bounds. And the Blue Demons sitting 3 points away here. And now they'll go to one of their better servers in Sierra Ellison off the bench. This is where she's been brought in with a chance to pick up some points. A little out of system there for Iowa State. Some bodies running into each other. Deneman tried to go off a block that time. Recouped by Presley. Wallace, too strong. And Iowa State shrinks the lead back down to 3. Wallace getting some words of encouragement from her coach, Zidek, from the DePaul sideline. Holthaus to serve. Flat-footed, sends it away. Krasowski to Wallace. Lee keeps it alive. Battle at the net. Here's Wallace again. Tried to go cross court. Hatch and a diving Krasowski barrels her way towards the scorer's table, but couldn't come up with it. And now the Cyclones making a little bit of a run here. Back to within 2. One more Cyclone point, and I would anticipate a timeout from Coach Zidek. They'll try Deneman, though, and it goes wide. And now Coach Zidek is going to use that timeout. Blue Demons with the 1-point edge, trying to finish this one off in 4 sets. And we'll have it for you when we come back on DePaul All Access. Blue Demons out of the timeout. They've got the 1-point advantage. They've got the 1-set advantage. 2-1, trying to close things out. Here in DePaul, Blue Demons trying to sweep home series in back-to-back tries. One against Butler and trying to close this one out against Iowa State. And Meredith Wallace triggers off a block. And the Blue Demons stretch their lead back to 2. And Molly Murray goes back to the service line. Holthouse. Deneman pokes that one over. Brown skies it to the back. Holthouse from the back line, and it's good. They're trading points back and forth here, which is a strategy DePaul will take right now. But again, they'd like to make this one a little bit easier. It has been a very stressful end to matches on both sides. No one has had it easy. Nelson, rejected at the net. They'll try Deneman. She goes off a block, and here comes match point number 1 for the Blue Demons. Deneman has been crucial to this team. Picks up her 9th kill, 3rd most we've seen from a Blue Demon today. And it's up to her to serve this one away as well. And that one is sent long, and the Blue Demons finish off the Big 12 sweep over Iowa State here in Chicago this weekend. A 4-set thriller. The Blue Demons dropped the first, but they claimed the next 3 and take care of business on their home court. 3-1 your final here from McGrath-Phillips Arena. And that's going to do it for us here on DePaul All Access. This has been a presentation of Big East Women's Volleyball on DePaul All Access. Any redistribution or rebroadcasting of any audio or video of this event without express permission from DePaul University Athletics is prohibited. Again, the final from DePaul, the Blue Demons take this one 3-1. Have a good night, everybody.